Hello students, this is class 10th, subject English. This is chapter number 6 in English grammar, tenses, and this is my lecture number 1. Previously we have done present tense, all four kinds: indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Today in this lecture I am going to teach you past tense, in which we shall cover past indefinite, past continuous and past perfect. The tenses. So today our topic is the tenses. Meaning of tenses. Tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or the state of an event. There are three tenses: the present tense, the past tense and the future tense. We have already done the present tense, so today we shall begin the past tense. Each of three tenses has four forms. These are the indefinite tense. This doesn't indicate whether the action is complete or not. Next is the continuous, means imperfect tense, that the action is still going on. Then next is the perfect tense. It indicates that the action is complete, finished or perfect. Next is the perfect continuous tense. This indicates that the action began in the past and still continuing. Past tense. Past tense has four forms: past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous. Today we shall cover past indefinite tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. Past tense. The past tense of verb names an action that already happened, means it expresses an action that took place in the past. Form past tense of most verbs by adding ed to the base form of the verb. These are two examples. World War II ended in 1945. Here the form of the verb is regular. Regular verbs are the verbs which have a same pattern or they end with d or ed. And irregular verbs, they can end in various ways and they do not follow any specific pattern. Like in regular verbs we have laugh, laughed, laughed, ask, asked, asked. And in irregular verbs there are many, like one example is given here. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter. Here first form of the verb write and second form of the verb, past form of the verb is wrote and past participle is written. So this is irregular form of the verb. There are other examples of irregular forms like feel, felt, felt, drive, drove, driven, sing, sang, sung, put, put, put. So these are irregular form of the verbs. Past tenses structures. So let us discuss past simple or simple past or past indefinite tense. Structure is subject plus verb and with verb ed or d or any irregular form of the verb. Means we use in simple past subject plus second form of the verb plus object. Then in negative, subject plus did not or didn't and Verb basic form means first form of the verb. Then in interrogative, we use did plus subject plus verb means first form of the verb and then question mark. In past continuous tense, we use subject plus was or were plus first form of the verb plus ing means ing form of the verb. Then in negative, subject plus was or were plus not or. Contraction forms can be also used wasn't, weren't plus ing form of the verb. Then in interrogative, was or were plus subject plus ing form of the verb and then question mark. In past perfect simple, subject plus had plus past participle. Past participle means third form of the verb and verb may be regular or irregular. In negative, subject plus had plus not or hadn't plus past participle means third form of the verb. Then in interrogative, we use had plus subject plus past participle and then question mark. So these are the structures. Let us begin with simple past. We form affirmative statements in the simple past with a subject and the past form of a verb. I finished my homework after lunch. Here the verb is finished, past form of the verb. I ate a sandwich for lunch. Here the verb is ate. This is the past form of eat. We form the past form of regular verbs with ending with d or ed, means this is regular verb. Then irregular verbs form their past forms in different ways, as I have already told you. We use the auxiliary verb did to form negative statements, questions and short answers. For examples, we didn't like the film last night. Did you hear the news? Yes, I did. Uses of the simple past. First use, it is used to describe an action that happened at a definite time in the past. For example, I traveled to Paris in 1985. Next is to talk about an action that interrupted another action that was in the progress in the past only. I was studying when the electricity went off. Next is it is used to talk about actions that happened in a sequence in the past. Means it is used to narrate the main actions and events in a story or in a sequence. I came home, for example, I came home, picked up my laptop and left. Then in the same manner, it is used to narrate the main actions and events in the story. Like it was getting dark. I was walking down the road when I saw a strange man. With time expressions such as yesterday, last night, 4 days ago, in 2004, with these time expressions we use past indefinite. For example, I saw a great film last night. With stative verbs that states something, I had an exam yesterday. Let us move to past continuous tense. We form the past continuous tense with the past tense of be plus a verb, means first form of the verb, plus ing. Now this past tense of be means was or were. Examples, were you listening to the radio at 9 last night? Actually, the past continuous tense is used to denote an activity that was in progress in the past. So the answer is no, I wasn't. I was watching TV. Then more examples are there. The train was running late. The boys were not playing football. Were you sleeping at that time? This is interrogative. Now move to the usage. Uses of the past continuous. It is used to describe an action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. Mary was working at 10 yesterday. Next is to talk about an action that was in progress when a second action happened. This we use in past indefinite also. I was studying. This action was going on in past when the electricity went off. Then it is used to talk about two actions that were in progress at the same time in the past. I was having a bath while my husband was cooking. So two actions are going on. Then to give background information in a story. It was getting dark. I was walking down the road when I saw a strange man. This same sentence, same example is used in simple past as well. With time expressions such as while, all morning, we use past continuous tense. For example, I was working all day. When and while. We use when or while in a sentence sentences with two actions in the past. When I came home, I picked up my post. So two actions occurred in past. Then next is I was sleeping when the fire alarm went off. Here also one action is of sleeping, another is went off. I was reading a book while you were watching TV. Reading a book, watching TV, these are two actions which are going on. When the clause with when or while come at the beginning, we put a comma after it. When the phone rang, I was watching the news. I was watching the news when the phone rang. Means if it is used in the beginning, then we put comma after it, or we can use it at last without putting comma. Past perfect tense. We form the past perfect tense with had plus a past participle, means third form of the verb. For example, I had met, had plus third form of the verb, met Peter before you introduced me to him. Had you seen the film before? No, I hadn't. And we form regular past participles by adding d or ed to a verb. And in irregular form of the verb, we know they do not follow a particular pattern. They may change in various ways. For example, he had already left the school. Here leave, left, left. This is irregular form of the verb. The rain had not stopped before I reached the office. Here stop, stopped and stopped. So this is a regular form of the verb because it ends with ed. Then had he slept when you reached? Here the verb sleep is used. Sleep, slept, slept. This is also a irregular form of the verb. Uses of the past perfect. It is used to talk about a past action that ended before another action or time in the past. When we use before and after, we may use the simple past too. For example, The film had started before we arrived. Next is to show the cause of a past action. I was tired on Monday. I hadn't slept well the night before. With time expressions such as when, after, before, as soon as, by the time, by, until. For example, by the time I got home, my mother had already prepared dinner. So the action had been already completed. With adverbs such as ever, never, already, yet, just, so far, and still, we use past perfect tense. For example, I had never been to such a beautiful place before. So, these are the uses of past perfect tense. Some examples are given. In affirmative sentences, we use Sheila had played. In negative sentences, Sheila had not played. In interrogative, we shall write had Sheila played. Then in negative interrogative sentences, had Sheila not played. Let us move to your homework. Revise the rules, structures and usage of present, in which we have already done present indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So revise all the rules of present tense as well as the past tense. In past, today we have completed indefinite, continuous and perfect tense. So revise these rules, structure thoroughly. Thank you.